Hey, what up, guys? SimochiChox here. Bringing you my post YGOE extravaganza video. That's a few days after I just kind of been running around the last few days. I haven't had time to sit down and do a video. I had a great day that day. For those of you who don't know what it is, Konami decided to put on a special tournament, I guess. It was set up like a regionals, in the sense it was like, they had, literally set up like regionals. Big room, full of dual areas, and registration and vendors. But there wasn't just one event. There was, I think it was like around 8 to 10 events. I entered 2 of them. I entered a traditional Winamat. Got my ass kicked, flat out. It was a single elimination, and I figured I would just take my empty jar deck and make it traditional. No, it didn't work. I got 2-0'd by a magical scientist Dark Strike fighter, OTK. So yeah. There's Winamat, traditional Winamat, a regionals qualifier, giant card, go for the gold, which is when gold series boxes or whatnot, and cards, I don't know. 10 contests, say dragon duels. But what I'm calling the main event, because it was the most fun, was the bounty event. And most regionals have a bounty in them, or regionals, Shonen Jump did, I remember, where the person's wearing an ID badge that marks them as bounty. If you win them, if you beat them, you get packs. But this bounty tournament, in addition to having those, they had a global bounty, where it was one person, and if he lost, everyone in the tournament got a prize. I think it was honestly a real shitty cop-out that the guy was using the Norse God deck, the one that's not out yet. All the, the Odin, Thor, and Loki synchros, all that stuff. I didn't actually watch them, but that's just what everyone was saying, and they announced it, basically. And he was beaten, and we got, the great prize of 3 Yusei 2 packs. And that was just disappointing, because everyone was expecting a mat or something. We know it was announced that he did it because they would tweak for the bounty to make it fun, not just another tournament. They changed the rules every few minutes. So it started off with, okay, everyone plays with their hand revealed at all times. And it's just like, that sucks for trying to be secretive about the deck you're running, which is what I was doing. That guy had no idea what deck I was running, because I put down 2 different mats, throw them off. And then I reveal my hand, and it's 2 Needleworm, and like a Book of Tayu. Everyone knows what deck that is. I was dueling next to D-Fish Fan, and he was running Gravekeepers, and they said that they put out a rule just completely screwing over Gravekeepers. I don't know if it hit him at the time. He might have been between duels, because if it was between duels, what are you gonna do? But it was just fun. Like, they hit Gravekeepers once or twice with the rules, and then they did Norse Gods. And there was one, if you're facing a Konami employee, they lose 2,000 life points. So it's like, that just kind of sucks. But, I ended up going like 2-1 on that, or 1-2. I lost twice. It was only 3 rounds. If you won twice, you got a bag. If you won 3 times, you won undefeated, you got the Yu-Gi-Oh! Extravaganza of Matt, which is what I really wanted, along with everybody else there. One of my friends did win a bag. Well, OGK won a bag, because he's not one of my friends, I guess. I don't know. This other guy, Snowwolf, I think is his online handle. He got a bag, but he has the exact same bag from, I don't know where he got it. He got it for buying enough packs to give him a bag. So he sold it to me for like a few bucks. I'm not going to use it. I just wanted it to not leave empty-handed. They're okay. Here's a little, like, shoulder bags. iTunes is done. Yeah, they're little bags. I did buy a mat while I was there. I got a good deal on it. the Shiny Darkness sneak peek. So I'm kind of looking to sell that. So go ahead and send me offers. Yeah, it was a fun day. I got picked up some in crappy trades, a couple of Jiracs I'm not going to use. Someone had some Storm of Ragnarok commons in Japanese, so I picked up Watmole, Squirrel Squad glasses, and one of the Black Wings, Elise something or other. Yeah. I did manage to finish Empty Jar by picking up a second Into the Void and 2 dual terminal Shallow Grave. Kind of hard to find. These are the only 2 I saw that day. Yeah. Overall, good event, good idea for Konami. There was one single thing, and Oja King would probably agree with me on this. They had a demo set up with this man who works for Konami. I have his business card here. I got to email him. He is a tournament store liaison. I don't want to give his name out. He works for Konami. He's been a gamer since the 70s. And what they did was they took the Junk Warrior structure deck, the 5Ds S1, all commoned out. He used that deck, and then whoever he dueled used that one too. And you can basically just get in line to duel. It was the most fun I've ever had at a Konami event, actually playing the game. Because it comes down to skill and luck. So some would say it's mostly luck, but there are some great skill things you can do. Because that deck doesn't run hardly any staples, besides Threatening Roars. Like the Divine Wrath and 7 Tools are the only staples it runs, and there's 1 each. There's some wacky combos you can pull off. I think the first, I only did 1 match or 1 duel, because that single duel took half an hour, and I didn't want to have everyone sitting there for an hour watching me duel. I was just trying to share, because only 1 guy was set up. The very first move, he set 1. I summon Exiled Force, tribute it off. He goes Divine Wrath, and I've 7 Tool it. And we're both sitting there like, did we really just waste those giant resources this early in the game? So it was fun enough. But my favorite combo I did was, he had like 2 monsters on the field, and with this kind of deck, you get 2 monsters on the field, you're swinging for 400. It sucks. You can't get it takes a while to stop that. So I Lightning Vortex, I discarded Spiral Serpent. Level 9 or something. 29 in his stats. Or 26, I'm not sure. It's really high. Discarded that with Lightning Vortex, and a few turns later I did Birthright, which is called the hottest for normal monsters. So, brought up a standard 3,000 beater, and that was game, basically. I had that along with a Junk Warrior at over 3,000. And he only had 1 Scrap Iron Scarecrow set. So, yeah, that turns the game. And it's just that was such the most fun I've had. I gotta email his boss to tell them to that extent, because it could have only been more fun if there's more people doing it. But yeah, it was a good day. I only ended up spending total $20, which is pretty good, because I did what I shouldn't have done. I sold cards even though you're not supposed to. But I $30 left my hand in total. I entered 2 tournaments, so $22 there and 10 on that mat. And then I found $10 waiting for our ride to come pick us up. So that was pretty sweet. Yeah, if they ever announce another YGOE around you, go. You don't have to enter every event, just save it for the bounty. Because that's just ridiculously fun. Just, okay, shuffle your whole hand into your deck and draw 5 new cards. That sucked, because I had, the combo for the Empty Jar. But it was okay. I ended up winning that match. I won that match. They had one. Okay, I'll end on this. This is I guess it was a dumb rule everyone was ignoring, or most people were ignoring. To enter your battle phase, you had to call out Yu-Gi-Oh! And As soon as I said it, I'm like, thank God I'm running empty jar, I don't attack. My opponent, who's the guy who goes to the local Venom, so I wasn't calling him, not calling out Yu-Gi-Oh! But I did my second opponent, Kim. I made sure he did it. He wasn't doing it, so it didn't really matter. I had a clear field, and he was playing Blackwing, so he had 5 monsters out. He attacks, and I discard Steel Scarecrow. And he goes, Chivalry. And I'm like, oh shit. Like, I knew it, like, I'm like, God, that really sucks. Someone watching us goes, I don't think that works. So we call a judge. And the judge goes, yeah, it works. And I go, sarcastically, but he didn't call it Yu-Gi-Oh! The judge gets really serious and goes, he didn't call it Yu-Gi-Oh? Then he has to skip his battle phase. And it was just like, oh shit. I ended up losing, but it was just like, that funny that they took those stupid rules so serious. So yeah, it was a fun day. My video's already long enough, so thanks for watching. See you guys later.